Hello everyone, how are we doing? Can we all hear me? I'm just currently self-promoting myself out. And then we will soon get into the good stuff. How are you all doing? How is everyone? Can we all hear me? Voice can always be a bit louder. You've got it. Let's turn this bad boy up slightly. I always get worried. I always worry I'm going to peak my microphone if I turn it up too loud. Or if I get too close. But hopefully that is a bit better. I've turned it up slightly. But, have I shield everywhere? Yeah, I think that's enough shilling. That'll do. How are we looking? Let's get over to Semois. There we are. Okay, right. So, chunk roll will be soon. Basically, the plan is I'm going to do a little bank value before we start. Just so it gives people time to come in. Yep, good. Okay, thank you, Gnome. Yeah, I'm going to do a little bank value so people can... I have different voice settings per scene. That makes sense. I know I lowered the desktop audio for one of them. I didn't realize I'd lowered the mic one. Just a, professional streaming right here, so... Yeah, we'll do a quick bank value, go through the chunks of what we got to roll, and then we shall roll. Not going to be live for too long. So we have got Mr. Brewscape is doing his today as well. And then tomorrow Gnome is doing his roll, or his stream. I don't think he's rolling. So you guys have got it's a chunk weekend. A lot of good stuff going on this weekend. So let's have a look in our bank. So if anyone has any ideas as well of how to sort out my bank, what tabs I should do, because I always sort them out and then yeah, I knew you're not rolling, Gnome. You're just doing a long old stream for the fun of it. Yeah, if anyone has any better ideas of how to lay out my bank, because I always do I've got like a herb lore, like melee, magic range, outfits. This is literally my fishing trawler tab, and then pet tab. I know there's always a different ways people do it. I'm quite happy with it as it is, but give me a pet. No. Tempting, very tempting. But we'll keep it as it is for now. So, 28 mil. Honestly, pretty impressive, seeing as most of it, you'll see, most of it is going to be from this fishing trawler tab. So we've got, a couple of clue scrolls that I've kept. They're kind of nearby, but not, doable at the moment. Crystal keys, that's literally just from random events, which is quite impressive. Just some, tools and stuff. The chocolate cakes, I think these are all made. These are all from the first couple of episodes. Literally just turning cakes into chocolate cakes, which is kind of weird seeing how long ago that was, but that was probably a year ago maybe. A lot of random event stuff. We got our Stardust, nearly 100,000 from the 90 mining grind. That was a lot, but we managed to get it done. And then some ores. I have been smelting some of these ores, so there were... I did mine more than this, but I've turned them into knives, basically. A couple of gems. This is from the final cooking grind. There was with the chart ships. And you can see these are the ones that I forgot to put on the spit, and so I just got cooked rabbit rather than roast rabbit. And then it's just my loot. Well, that's from the ogres, obviously, and then obviously the curved and long bone. These herbs, I'm honestly not 100% sure where I got a lot of these herbs from. I think they're mostly just drops. I mean, most of the seeds are just drops from the ogres. Because they're weirdly good for it. Like strangely good. I feel like this is probably... I'm trying to think of what enemies I've killed. Might have dropped some of these. It's either that or like random events and stuff. But there is, if we have a look at the XP, there's a decent amount of farming XP in here. So as soon as we can get... See, it says, apparently this is 60 farming. So as soon as we can get a place to actually like plant these things, it'll actually be good. And then we should hopefully be sorted for a little while. This is my melee tab. Obviously not very impressive. But it's fine. You know, it's all mithril stuff. It's going to get bigger and better as we move on. There are some chunks coming up. Well, I say coming up. That are like huge gear upgrade spots. Just my magic one. Obviously, the Zamorak monk and top and bottom. Not a great magic thing, but again, we're very close to like the magic guild, which is going to increase it a lot. It's not going to increase our runes because we haven't completed Hand in the Sand, but that is that. And then apparently I've got a lot of money based in here. Maybe it's probably all these chaos and death runes. Range tab. These are just got some bolt tips. Nothing crazy with these. And then all the arrows. Most of these are fletched or from random events. And then the knives are all smithed. Did those myself. A lot of iron knives. I thought I was going to use up a lot more of these in the ogre grind, but thankfully, because I got it quite quickly, we didn't have to worry about it too much. This is the random event tab, and then obviously I got the angler outfit in here as well. Duplicates of it, because I've just done that much. I think I'm at like 2,000 fishing trawlers now, which I wouldn't recommend. If you're going for the pet, good luck. Hopefully you get lucky, because good lord. And then this is the big one, the fishing tab. So everything in here is from the fishing trawler, apart from obviously the swamp paste. But this is where all of my money is. I mean, obviously we've got thousands of swordfish, shark, turtles. Still need to cook up some of the manta rays, which I have been doing sort of on the side. But that's the sort of where all of my value is currently as a chunk man. You know, I doubt many chunkers have got this sort of level of fishing variety in their bank. And then, of course, the heron. Just sat on his own. Actually, let's bring him out. He can be with us while we're doing this. So that is the bank value. Obviously, it's nothing crazy, but I thought people might be interested in just seeing sort of how much we've gotten, sort of just while we've been doing this. But now, the moment you have probably been waiting for, let's have a look at these chunks. So, hopefully you can see that all. So, obviously we previously, in the last stream, we unlocked this one here. And on there, Arguin. Yes, I did get the purple cape. It was in the melee. In the melee tab. It was very nice. It does go with the mithril. It does look very nice with the mithril. If you get Arduin Farm, will be mad. Well, so let's have a look at them. So, Arduin Farm is a pretty easy one. Basically, every single role here falls into two categories. It's either going to be done in about, well, hopefully done this stream, or it's going to be a death chunk. So, the Arduin Farm is 85 farming, but we're putting that on passive. Harvest some strawberries, which is again another passive task. Pickpocket a master farmer, which I can do immediately, and then get some gardening boots. So, pretty simple drop from farmers. I don't know 100% what the drop rate is, but they are not very hard to get. That one will be another quick reroll. Although, obviously, it does open us up to the possibilities of getting closer to these skill capes at the top. Been wanting that chunk for over 2 years now. Well, that's not my fault, Gnome, you know. Sometimes these things just happen. And some people are lucky, some people aren't. You said that, like, your map isn't literally all of this. Like, you'll get in your next one, I believe. Number 2, the Arduin Castle. This is probably the one that's... Although, when I said everything is a death chunk or a quick one, this is probably the only exception. Just because of the craft of this. So there's 87 crafting, which won't take me too long. It's mainly just going to be glass blowing from the traders. Which isn't crazy. Like, it's just going to take a little while. And then use the church. Check what pets I've got, which, again, those two are super easy. And then the giant key from the Cyclops. I think that's like a 1 in 100 or something like that. It's nothing, like, crazy. So it's just the crafting one, really, for that. Now, first death chunk. Witch Haven. The only tasks I've got are kill a Hellhound and get the Smouldering Stone from a Hellhound. So that is the 1 in 32,000, which is going to be interesting. It's going to be... Maybe I'll get it in 1. Maybe I will be lucky, but for some reason I doubt it. But that's going to be... That could be potentially a very long grind. But we'll see. Number 4, the Khazad Battlefield. This one, nothing too crazy here. Grow Dwellberries, that's a farming task. So it's going to be... We're going to put it on passive. It's only 36 though, so it's nothing crazy. JMO, yeah, you're right, yeah. That one is going to be rough. I think that's probably the one I want the least of what I can roll right now. But there are definitely some ones a bit further out that are just as horrible. What was I doing? So, burn mahogany logs. I've already got this fire making level. I've been working on fire making just this week while I've had nothing else to do. I've just been wood cutting and fire making. Just because I knew a couple of the chunks I have, like I can roll, have fire making involved in them, like this one and then one of the later ones. So I've just been doing that over time while I've just had nothing else to do. Pickpocket a gnome, that's easy, I can do that. And then perfect shell, pink boots, and pink robe bottoms. I think it's all just tortoise with riders. All just it's all just best in slots or unique drops. Which I don't think they take too long. But it would be new best in slots, which is kind of crazy because I don't think they actually... Well, that's my first best in slot for feet. And then my range best in slot. So that one is not too bad. That one's just another relying on luck. Fight Arena, if you can believe it, it's just the Fight Arena. That's all we have to do. That one won't take us very long, and then we can move on. So that one, again, I'll be quite happy with that one, although that does put us right next to 99 Magic, which will be interesting. I should be able to do it all right, just with what I've got in my chunks, but it's gonna be interesting, so we'll see. 6, Hazelmere. This is a free chunk, no tasks. We'll just do a little explore of them and then come back. This opens up a lot of tasks later on with like quests and stuff, because obviously Hazelmere is quite important with all the gnome stuff, but nothing at the moment. 7, this horseshoe mine is literally just mine some gold, which I can do immediately. I've got the bronze pickaxe, I can just go do it, easy peasy. Although it does open up this, so this one here, the Brimhaven dungeon, is potentially an account killer. Looking at it, it's incredibly tough. We'll have a quick look at some of the tasks, just because, yeah, I mean, it's one of the few I have to scroll for it. So it's rune weapons, dragon armor, I mean, I'm gonna rune axe. I'll have a lot of stuff, but it's also got the draconic visage. It's got a lot of stuff in there, so it's going to be a very interesting one to roll. But we don't have to worry about that right now. What we do have to worry about is the Brimhaven. Now, I have been looking into it. 99 agility on this account shouldn't actually be too difficult. In the arena, you can sort of go pretty hard on it and get a lot of XP. So it's not like we're doing anything slowly. Like, it's not we're doing no like 5k an hour sort of strats. It is something we can very easily do. And then, so this Steel Dragon construction, I spoke about this in the last stream, but that one will probably be backlogged because if you thought the bagged plant grinds that like some of the other content creators like Limpwort has done, if you thought that was a lot of money, that is nothing compared to this. You're talking about millions for like 500 construction XP. It's absolutely crazy. And then quests, elite diary tasks, so that's just more agility. Claim a ticket, so agility, and then just claim all the agility stuff. So that one will just be, apart from the tribal totem, that is just the agility arena. And then obviously that puts us next to the volcano, which I'm not super looking forward to, if I'm being honest, but that's going to be fight arena, not fight arena, that's over there. Fight caves, fight pits, the inferno. I'll have a look at the inferno, but something tells me that I'm not going to be able to do it. I mean, thank you, Christoph. If I can make a little bit of a confession, I've never even gotten a fire cape before. It's not something I've ever done, just because PvP is not necessarily my thing, but that's something that will be very interesting to do if I do get it, especially with such restrictions. And number 9, Melzar's Maze. This one, it's all about yew trees. So wield a yew shield, which I can do. Let's just open that up. Chop yew logs. I've already got the wood cutting for that. I just need a few more fire making levels to get this, and then a little bit of fletching. So this one wouldn't be done today, but it probably wouldn't take me very long. I've only got like 5 fire making and 5 like fletching levels to do. Just so Gnome can be mad. Well, we'll see, won't we? Let me just put one final warning in the clan chat. And I've just realised that Gnome has been spinning next to me. I don't know how long he's been spinning next to me, but probably quite a while. But, does anyone have any questions before we begin? Because, I'm nervous. Hey, Daryl, you're so horrible, Daryl. Why can't no one ever thinks like, oh, maybe 6, like a nice a nice easy chunk for me. No, can't make it easy. But no questions. Let's go. All right, Christoph. I'm nervous. I'm very nervous. I can just see. I can see that Witch Haven already. But 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh my god, I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Okay. Fight Arena. Absolutely will take that. That is fantastic. Right. What should we take? Shall we take... let's switch on back over. Shall we take... Let's take Mealy with us. Why not? This is probably not what I should be taking, but what can you do, eh? Let me just reposition that, and let's just not mess about. Let's just think you need to grab a couple of things for the quest, so let's just drop those, but let's head. Gnome's already disappeared. He's gone into the night. Lots of delay on stream. Oh. Yeah, I did try and get it so there's not much delay, but sometimes it just does that to be annoying. That's a lot of fish. You don't even know the half of it, Apollo. Right. Let us... No take range because you want to safe spot the boss. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right, Blazer. I think I also need to take some coins. I feel like I need to buy something. Like, I think you go to the pub in this one. Armor and a beer from the bar down there. Yeah, that's what the... Yeah, that's what you need the money for. I think we'll take range. I have got a lot of... ranged stuff, so we don't have to worry about that. Let's just dump that. Oh, keep the cape. Oh, always the way. I've absolutely ruined myself here. Let's take the steels and those. Start with the steels. If we can't get... No. Take the mithrils. If we can't kill them with these two, then, you know, what's the point? Oh, hang my head in shame. Right. I look so ready, don't I? The port Kazar bank was right there. No, you know what? You're right, but what can you do? I'm going to pretend I didn't hear you, didn't see it. I've never been there before, so that's definitely too many coins, but what can you do? I just realised I was not recording for the fucking roll. That is annoying. I'm going to have to do something about that. I can take it from the stream. It'll be fine. But let's go. Let's go unlock it. Not enough food. Yeah, I know. I'm a bit worried. All this safe spotting, it really takes it out of us. Takes it out of me. Leave like 3 open. Ah, it's fine. I've got enough sea turtles. I can drop them. Right. Here we go. The fight arena has been unlocked. I'd say we'll take a look around, but I know you definitely look around this while you're doing the quest. So let's go and talk to the lady up here. Don't know what her name is. Where is she? Wait a second! It's 500G. Right, you're just a bit faster than me, Gnome. What can I say? God, her family. I'd love to start the fight arena quest. I'd be willing to help. Let's her family got taken. We know the drill. I'm gonna find her family. Let's get going. No, I didn't even realise you had all the way down here unlocked. God, he does look so cool, doesn't he? Little... Oh, cheer from outside the arena. I appreciate that. I do really appreciate that. This is where I needed the free spots, wasn't it? It was. Search chest. Nice try. Nice try. Right, is he... Can we just go in there? Yes, we can. Good. Right. Hello, Mr. Guard. Can we... can you free that family? He's just so weird. He's just like, yeah, sure, bro. Long live the general or whatever. A nice Cali brew. Oh, alright then. We'll get you a nice Cali brew. I think you can go out this way. You can. What about... Oh! He's following me. I would say this is one of the simpler quests in the game, but it is nice to... It does sort of build up. It's a nice bit of lore. If you learn, obviously, about the... all the Khazad stuff. More with, like, sort of secrets of the North and stuff. But it is an interesting... interesting sort of starter quest. And you don't really realise that it's got grander importance until later on, which I quite like. Right, let's talk to the old head guard. Go you a nice bev. Yeah, it's Saturday. You shouldn't be working on a Saturday. You should relax. I'll look after the prisoners. Yeah. Wow, we're just gonna save them that easily. Ignore. Don't look at the two Khazards right here. Hey, Sammy. All right, the coast is clear. Let's get him out of here. Need to find his dad, Sammy. Sammy, bro, what's going on, mate? Sammy's just walked right into the arena. Come on, Sammy. There's no need, is there? Yeah, Blazer, they are. Marjorat. Yeah, you beat him up, but you don't actually, like, kill him as such. Oh, no. Get safe, Spider Idiot. I've been practicing on a lot of ogres. I know all about their mischievous ways. Where's Gnome gone? Oh, he's not actually cheering me on. What a fake fan. Oh. Apparently it's instanced. I was literally just saying, like, I can't even see him. You tried the rush, didn't you have somewhere to be? Ah. Okay, well, Khazar's logged me up. Mr. Skeleton. Ah, well, there he is. Hey, Gnome. Goodbye, Gnome. It's so funny they give you that tiny cutscene just talking to him and then just you're immediately back in the instance. I assume it's still instanced. I'm so glad I bought all these turtles for this safe spot. It's the quest you need to complete the world wakes. The quest for Gothic dies in RS3. Oh, I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't really know much about my RS3 lore, to be honest. It's one thing I think this game does lack is the like, it's got some really good quests, but a lot of the sort of quest lines from the here just sort of don't really go anywhere. Like, I want a resolution to the penguin quest, you know? Good, don't say the turtles on walk. But yeah, sometimes, you know, they just need to breathe a bit. Spouts have that one in two to get. God, could you imagine? That would be very funny if he did drop it. But no, I unfortunately I don't think that is the case. How am I doing on knives? Oh, still playing left. Unfortunately, this sort of gives me a bit of a this gives me a bit of a look into what we're going to be dealing with when we come to with the actual Hellhound grind. Just a lot of zeros, but oh well, he'll be down soon enough. I think what we're going to do for Khazad is we're just going to run. Yeah, no one believe. Yeah, it's because it's instanced. No one can see it on the floor, and it just immediately disappears. Oh, I didn't get my knives back. Bouncer, no. I'll pay for what I've done. Yeah, let him go. Don't try and fight him. Just run. Sammy, you're a smart man. See you later, General Khazad. Yes, I do. I could fight him, but what's the point in that? I can just finish the quest and get out of there. Right. So yeah, this chunk literally gives nothing else apart from this quest. And this is a nice little camp. Like, it's quite interesting. But yeah, there's not a lot going on here. Hey, look who it is. Let's just finish this off. It's not a problem. Take this as payment. It's the least you deserve. Bam. Keep rolling, rolling, rolling. Right, let's just get myself loop myself, loop the dance, and we'll go back over to the chunk picker. So we've only gained 2. Tree Gnome Village. I'm not actually sure what the tasks are here. Nothing too crazy, I don't think. So some skill requirements, which I think I already have. 60 and 47. Already got. Pickpocket a gnome, which I can already do, because obviously I'm 99. And then a giant key from a hill giant, which, again, I think it's 1 in 100. I could be completely making that up, but who knows. And this is the big one. This one here. East Yanil. Wield the Hunter's Crossbow, 50 range. I can do that already. Buy the Magic Cape. 99 magic. That's going to be the tough one. It's going to be rough. I can't lie, because I cannot buy runes from the shop because I haven't completed Hand in the Sand. And then visit Alex Hunter's Emporium. That's easy. And then enter the Magic Guild. So it is literally just all magic. I mean, I'm 73 magic at the moment, so it's not going to be too bad. But it's I'm going to have to find a way to make it a bit easier. But let's tick that off. Get your guesses in. Daryl once again, hoping for the agility arena because he hates me, I think. Leo random for you. Oh, hold the presses. Let's quickly. This is way more important. Leo. Thank you, Gnome. And this will probably decide what what I can do is I'll just deposit all of my tiles. I am recording now, Christoph. Thank you. Yeah, I am now recording it. So that's very annoying. What can you do, eh? Get that zombie dance. Oh, don't worry. That zombie dance is well and truly in my pocket. Right, so farming. In there. Slap a GZ in there. Mining. It's always the last one you check. pottery. Here's that one. Chef. Yeah, Daryl, Easianil's the 99. That is the cape. Which will be interesting. I think it will be fine, probably. You can colour label the coffin, makes it a bit easier. I could do that, but where's the fun in that? No, you have to watch my pissing keep it. Right. Yeah, let's loop zombie dance. Yeah, imagine that's your life. You just love pottery so much. They're just like, ah, this guy. He can have the pottery with him. Right. Here we go. For real this time. No random event to distract us. 3, 2, 1, go. This is... Oh! Okay. Very nice. Very nice. So, let's immediately... I've got those two. So now I just need the giant key and to pickpocket a gnome, which is nice and easy. So let's go back to old Wellard. And unlock. Can I... Oh, I actually can't go that way. I have to go this way. Gnome's home away from home, exactly. Can I... I actually don't know how to navigate the maze when it's... I know there's the entrance here. I assume I've got to go the long way around. Alright, show off. Hold on, let's just... No, can't go this way. How do we... Oh, if I just click there, will it walk me to it? Shortest path. Yeah, you're probably right. Does pet have name? It currently doesn't. No. But if people do have an idea for their name, maybe I should be farming engagement with it. If you become a member right now, you can have a chance at naming the pet or some shit like that. I don't know. So those are the... Right, let's have a look at the giant key. That's a 1 in 128 drop. If I see it from above, I think... Gnome trying his best to get me demonetized, I think. Right, yeah, this is definitely the way. Very annoying that I can't just cut this tiny path up the front, but at least we've actually made it to the right part of the maze now. So, yeah, the hill giants are going to be where I'm spending some of my time. Is this the right way? Yeah, it is. God, I hope. Fair enough, Daryl. I am still wearing the Khazad armor. I think it just looks that good, and I forgot. But thank you for coming out, Daryl. It was very much appreciated. Will it be in the live stream playlist? Yes, it will. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's nice if people want to just rewatch the whole thing. They can just do so. I was thinking of delisting them, but to be honest, it's nice to just have them there. And YouTube separates them pretty well, so... Right, I don't even know if I can... I assume I can start the quest. Yeah, please do, Daryl. Oh, Zorchon. That is a random person. If I talk to Elkoi, will I be able to... Hello there. Welcome to our village. Tree name. Captured by whom? Okay. Have fun. I will. I was actually just hoping... Right. First things first. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna... Whoop! There's that one. Hard task in the Western Province Diaries. So now it is literally just the key. I'm going to talk to... Doom approaches yet no Nivalmo. Well, Beef, I may have tricked the algorithm slightly. Daryl, I've already got the long and curved bone. I almost said the Kong and lurved bone. So thankfully I don't have to worry about that. I'm glad you asked. I'm just gonna, I'll talk to them. I'm gonna start the quest. Obviously I can't complete it. Elkoi guides me out the maze. Please make me okay. Elkoi, let me back in. Okay, so I've got that done. I mean, I'd still have to do like half the maze, but that's fine. Where did I do that? I did that in the Clock Tower dungeon. It has ogres in there. So I had it from them. Right. Take that, hill giant. This is definitely one of the places I should have brought melee, but what can you do? At least these ones I actually hit like a truck. Yeah, the monastery. First try? No, never first try. Iron full helm. Don't really want that. Yeah. So hopefully, at the rate I'm killing these guys, this shouldn't actually take too long. I don't think it's... well, it's not going to be a difficult one. Hopefully I can do it within this stream, but we'll see. Content. Tom, you've missed it, mate. You've missed all the content. The rolls are done. I have a sneeze vision. I would have received a beginner clue scroll. Well, that's not what I wanted, but yeah, Tom, we've expanded the very weird looking junk map now. But we're literally just after the iron. Not the iron. That's what I just picked up. The giant key. I also see you own any chicken. I don't think there are any chickens in my chunks, to be fair. But they would be pretty easy. The roll isn't done. We can get more. Do you know what, Daryl? You're absolutely right. Because as soon as this giant dies and drops the key, we can roll. Fuck. It was worth a try. Hold on, let me just turn off the quest helper as well. Unfortunately, I'm not actually helping the gnomes, so... Actual extreme junk ban content, not exception ban content. Well, yeah, just don't ask about the construction grind. Because, yeah, just don't ask. But how is everyone doing? I feel like this has been very me. It's all about me. How are you guys? What are we working on? What are all of our grinds? Yeah, Blazer, unfortunately. I know I never said I was a hero. You know, that's a label you've put on me. You know. I've only done 3 quests, one of which I would call heroic, and that was the fight arena. And I've only just done that one, so smithing away. Oh, Apollo, rather you than me, mate. Smithing can take the fun out of this game. I find. Oh, right. Do you know what? Let's just put that in construction. Why not? And so I can start picking up some of these seeds, because they're going to be useful. I'm not too worried about the bones, but these seeds are going to be pretty useful. Should have brought my runes with me. So I can hire out, but oh well. There'll be stuff I can take back. Only annoying thing is, this chunk is just a weirdly, like, now I'm weirdly away from a bank. Like, I'm 2 chunks away from a bank. But, yeah, it's fine. How am I looking on the mithril knives? Not very many. But better to use them than to just have them lying around. Yeah, Apollo, I always find that with smithing. Like, it's... Annoyingly, it is really rewarding, but actually doing it can be just absolutely awful. I don't want the steel longsword, I want my knives. Blazer, I wasn't really sure. I was just basically seeing if we got anything from the current roles, but I always need to level up construction, so that's what... If I don't have any, like, current goals... that's what I go for. Another beginner clue scroll. What is actually the drop rate on that? 1 in 50. Okay. That's crazy. Oh, I'm out. Oh, I've just realised I'm punching him. I mean, I still did pretty well just punching him. Maybe that's the Giant's key. Easy peasy, you just gotta punch them. It's that easy. It's that easy, ladies and gents. That's 14 kills. Some may say I'm hacking, you know? But I just say that's just streamer luck, baby. So, there you go. That's my top tip for anyone that wants to get the Giant key. You just gotta punch. Just punch them. Bam, easy. Right, let's get out of this fucking maze. I'll tell you what, let's go stand by Elkoy. Elkoy can be here. Yeah, Blazer, and I'm gonna go kill his dad eventually. I assume Obor's like the Giant's dad. But we're gonna keep rolling. Right, Elkoy is up here. Elkoy, right, Elkoy, I want some luck from you. Right. Let us shimmy on over. Hold on, let me just put... let's loop spin. And we're back. Oh, actually... Right. Back in the browser. No, don't look at me looking at the drop rates. Bam. So, what have we got? Western Ill. No tasks, apparently. That is crazy. I wasn't expecting that. And then the observatory. Oh, also no tasks. So we have got 2 more. Yeah, Christoph, I've just kept the recording on. I've just learned my lesson. I'm just not going to turn it off. I can figure it out when I'm editing. So we've got 2 new chunks with absolutely nothing. 11 rollable. 11 rollable, Daryl. And 3 of them are corner content. Well, are literally just immediate rerolls. So that's it. Let's just tick those 2 off. Oh, this is getting big. I'm very, very happy about this. So, corner content. Yeah, Daryl, corner content basically is just I've used it in the wrong context. Corner content is normally when you're like, say you're up here, like this. It's just nothing. It's just a corner. Doesn't really do anything. I don't have any yet. Like, this chunk here is perfect corner content because it's just this little slice. 10 is northeast only. Oh, is it? Oh, yeah, I suppose I can't actually get into there. That makes sense. Okay, are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Seeing Witch Haven there does fill me with a bit of confidence, because hopefully that means it's not going to be what we hit. But, okay, Hazelmere's Island. Nice. So, that literally, no new chunks. We'll go for a quick explore. But yeah, there is nothing here. Yeah, you missed Fight Arena and Trino and Village Brew, but honestly, we're just carrying on. That's number 3 down. So the chunk map is now looking very healthy. Oh, there's a giant hill giant here as well. So that's 3 rolls today. That's the more rolls. That's my biggest rolling streak, which is very nice. I'm very happy with that. And I'm now lost in the maze. But yes, this is good. I am feeling pumped. It's got AFK spiders. See, I was never around for RuneScape Classic. I'm a little bit too young, but only just, I think. But lamping farming. Oh, they're not talking to me. I was reading the clan chat and it's like, oh, they're talking to me. No. This is the Brewscape waiting room. So 6 PM. Hopefully I'll be done by then. I need to get a long grind so I can actually not take time from him, because I'm very excited for the Brewscape roll as well. But so far, everything's going pretty smoothly. But am I able to get past that? I genuinely don't know if I am. Right, if I sneak out my chunk here, will you guys say? You guys don't tell anyone? Oh, we're good. Oh, we're good. Yeah, sorry, Faye. Maybe I am the voice inside your head. Right. One more chunk unlocked. Let's go. No, guys, it's okay. I didn't have to restart my account. Thankfully, you can sneak by those bits. That's the way the chunks roll. They roll. Yeah. Well, I knew though. I mean, there's even bigger chance now. So we've got 2 in 10 of another just immediate roll, 2 in 10 of a 99. Those odds are interesting. 1 in 10 of a of the smouldering stone. So it's interesting. I do love this little island. I mean, Hazelmere just does talk a load of bollocks, but he's a good lad. I just realised my music hasn't been playing. No, guys, the account's not ruined. It's fine. It didn't. I didn't go out. Pretend like nothing. Guys, I will not be gaslit. I didn't walk out. Stop trolling. You're trolling me. Right. Oh, they do attack me. God, I hope they're not poisonous. And here's a charge. Oh, use blah 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 blah. Yeah. So there are some spiders here, but that is about it. And we're gonna. Oh, look at that! Nice scenic shot. Port Khazard in the background. Oh, that might be where I do my new outros. That's very nice. Right. Robin, stop it. Stop it. You guys are trolling. Right, it's okay, guys, because I'm now going to, for my punishment, I'm going to now roll that chunk, and I'm going to be stuck there. So let's switch on back. So, no new chunks, because the only way you could get out of this one is to go into this one. So, let's not mess about. Let's just go right for it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. That showed Witch Haven again. That does fill me with confidence. Okay. Okay. Now that's not too bad. Connects the map up. This worries me. This scares the absolute shit out of me. Like, that could be very bad. But we shall see. Let's just get out of here so these guys don't attack me. Why does Frey have to manually select chunks each roll? I assume it's the way I've got the chunk picker set up. Like, I've got it in the settings that it does it automatically. Squid. Can you get to Moss Giant Island from there? I'm not 100% sure. I think I can. It might be like an agility thing. But we'll have a look. I've just got to make sure I take... Yeah, I've just got to make sure I take a pickaxe so I can dump everything off. There's our own name. We've all been there. Is he still on my world? He's not, I don't know. Hey, it works for Frey. Frey knows it's, yeah, if he likes clicking them again, more power to him. But me, I like it nice and simple. It's just does it all nice and easily. Always the path of least resistance, I find, he says, doing a extreme one chunk Iron Man. Ah, those were the days, killing imps. Simpler times. So how many is that we've rolled today? 1, 2, 3, 4. Bloody hell. So we're going to be doing at least 5 rolls today. So I'm going to have doubled my chunk size. That's actually crazy. Like, going from 5 to 10 in one stream. If that's not worth a sub, I don't know what is. Right. Just dump all that. Giant key. Put you up with the other keys. Maybe I'll make it like an Alkables. Because I don't think I'll be using that Khazard armor anytime soon. And still with the bronze pickaxe. Oh, and I need money from Barnaby. Just get everything in. Money for Barnaby, there and back. What are the tasks? World creation, we have got one single task, and that is the Karamja. Mine some gold from the rocks on the northwest peninsula of Karamja. And that is it. And also to answer whoever had that question of whether we can do the Moss Giants, no, because we've only got 10 agility. Well, goodbye name. Yeah, so we've only got, literally we're just going to go mine some gold. And that's it. Up here, somewhere. Go for those snakes. Get ignored. No, nuh-uh, I ignored you first. Oh, he's really embarrassed. Oh, he's embarrassed me. Right. Right. What am I doing? This is what I'm doing. Opening this. Exploring into Ventures Unknown. There's already gold ore over there. Is someone over here? Well, we got poison scorpions, so they shouldn't attack me, so we should be good. Oh! No one saw that. No one saw that. That's it. Stream's over. If we could all pretend that didn't happen, that'd be great. Thank you, Arguin. It's a heron, but he is pretty cute, isn't he? And I got him very easily. So yeah, Lewis gets it. Lewis didn't see anything. No, no. See, I could have just edited that out. But everyone saw me. Right. So we literally just need to just mine some gold here. Oh, would you look at that? An easy task in the Karamji area has been completed. No name for pet. Yeah, I know. Well, Daryl, if you want to become a member and suggest a name. So far, I've only got one member, and it's Spoon, who's not even here. So he's probably off building a rocket or something. No, I'm joking. You don't have to become a member. Just leave a comment. That's what you should do. That's boost the algorithm. Boost me in the algorithm, and then otherwise I will just forget. Right. That's alright, Dal. I'm only joking. Having you guys here, honestly, is more than enough. Right, which one of you is Veil Chunk? Which one of you is it? Which one? Oh, fuck. Right, let's stay here. Let's go to the end of the bridge. Name him Jossius. As soon as I get Yanil, maybe I will. Right. What emote should we be doing? Let's loop blow kiss. There we go. Right, and we're back on the chunk picker. Now, let's tick that bad boy off. I have to say, I did want that chunk just to connect these areas up, but opening this one is rough. Like, this is gonna be a very long chunk. The main problem is 99 smithing. Apparently there's some agility in there that I'm gonna have to unlock, and then there are dragons in there as well, which are gonna be I didn't know that name. See, this is a learning stream. Everyone's learning everything these days. I can't remember what the other thing we learnt was, but every day is a learning day. So here we go. Things have gotten a bit more tense. So we're now at a 4 in 10 chance of a death chunk, which, Robin, you know, that's fair enough. I can't blame you for voting it. Now I've ruined my account. Cosmic punishment is going to come down on me. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Oh, that's a bit worrying. It's not showing. Okay. Okay. We can do with that. That's not too bad. Right. So now, can't remember the other thing we learned. Yeah, no, that sounds about right. That is me in a nutshell, really. I have a brain like a sieve. It's honestly incredibly bad. But let us get going. Right. So, almost perfectly, Barnaby can take us to Rimington. and it's no longer grey. So now we can use Barnaby to a full extent, and there's not really a lot here, to be honest. This is for the Biohazard quest, I want to say. One of those. Why was Remington unlockable? Because of Barnaby. Sock. Basically, I knew at some point I was going to misclick on Barnaby and go from either Arddoyne to Remington or Brimhaven to Remington. So I thought, if I'm using him to get to Brimhaven, I might as well just use him to get to Remington as well. And I can actually walk on water as well, so that's why I can do it. So, annoyingly, the only real problem I have is that there's no bank here currently, but this won't take us too long. I should have brought an axe, is what I should have done, so I could just chop a tree immediately. So let's just go all the way back. Need a brown apron, yeah. I think the gold apron works as well, but I'm not actively going to be looking for that. Yeah, if I get it, that's just one of those things. What was the exception? It's not an exception to make something else rollable. If anything, that's adding more. If someone says they don't use the boats, that's them adding an exception. So really, I'm better than everyone else. No. That's a stupid thing to say. Don't clip that. But, take my axe with me. Equip it. Should I? I'm going to take a knife with me as well. And so much more humble. You're right. No, I'm the humblest guy out there. You know. Humble man mode. Yeah, exactly. I just like saying things for fun, Tom. Honestly, I don't even know if I believe half the stuff I say. Yeah, pretty much, Robin. Like, this is a pretty chill one. But this will be the last roll of the stream. Because, you know, this is now the Brewscape waiting room. If you're here, welcome. But Brewscape, I believe, is streaming at 6 o'clock. So that's what we'll be here for. But thank you all for coming for the roll. So the goals. I'll swap it back over to the browser quickly so we can have a look. So we have got 40 defense, which I've already got for a U shield, 60 fire making for U logs. More for the U shield for the fletching, and then 60 wood cutting for the U logs, which I've just done, so we can tick that one off. So basically, everything is all about this tree right here. So we need 3 more fire making levels, which shouldn't take us too long, and 5 more fletching levels, which again is nothing crazy. I don't think there's anyone I can... No, I was going to say if maybe there was somewhere I could sell, like the U short bows that or long bows that I can make. Can I make short bows or long bows? I can make one of them. Yeah, I can make short bows in the moment. Custom map code 1. I like my code. As bad as that is, because Source is an incredibly talented programmer, and the chunk map is absolutely insane. I like my code. It's very cute. Probably not tomorrow, Daryl. What you've got tomorrow instead, Gnome, if he's still here, is doing a 12-hour live stream. I've heard with some lovely stuff. No, Robin, I've got the monastery has a farming store, and the Karamja, north of Brimhaven, has a farming store as well. Yeah, Tom, if you want to teach me how to do code, do stuff like that, the code is JKID, JKID. If I can, hold on, let me. There we go. Code is now in the chat for you all you lovely folk to look at. Maybe I should be not doing this on use. Because I've just been attacking this tree for a very long time, not getting anything. But very successful, I'd say. We have doubled our chunk size, which is crazy. And I also think it's very funny that we've I have got willows, Daryl, to be fair. Yeah, do you know what, let's just go do willows. I have got, are there any here? Not by the looks of it. I have got willows in one of my other chunks. Yeah, I think you're probably right. Arduino. Nightbot.tv. Okay. Well, that's something I can look at before the next stream. Let's fletch these so we can say we fletched some ewes hiding in the corner here. But yeah, again, this shouldn't take me too long. So it'll probably be next weekend, maybe. I feel like I might be doing something next weekend. Maybe sometime in the week. Whenever I find some time to do the roll. But yeah, I don't think it'll be very long. Oh, I didn't do that last one for some reason. Yeah, I've got willows just here. Yeah, I've never seen that one before either, Tom, to be fair. But it's very funny because obviously I don't think anyone's ever going to be able to use it. But this is, see, this is the third thing you've learned. The third thing you've learned today. The other one was the blow kiss one. And the fire eating is instanced. That's what you've learned today. And you know, your parents always said that just being on the computer all day, you wouldn't learn. But now you have. You've learned 3 things about a 20-plus-year-old video game. So you're welcome. But I have to say one thing that I've been enjoying. So I've been training my fire making throughout the week, basically because I knew that this chunk was a potential role. And the making your own forester's campfire is such a good update. Like, now that they've made it so you get just the same amount of XP, it's honestly like a godsend. It's perfect for like all the AFKing I can do. Right, let's stop my recording. So, gonna have to figure out how to do something with that first chunk roll, because I imagine not recording for that. I could probably take it from the VOD, but that's a bit annoying, if I'm being honest. But 5 rolls. I'm actually, I'm going to keep going on about it. 5 rolls, I think, is absolutely insane. Like, I was expecting like a proper horrible grind by the end of this stream. But just a bit of wood cutting, bit of fletching, bit of fire making. Nothing wrong with that. And now we're just chilling, we're just vibing. This is the Brewscape waiting room. Because I think he's rolling as well, and that should be good. Man's got a. You only caught rimming Tom. Tom? I hope you're not doing that in my chat. So we have now unlocked Fight Arena, Trino Village, Hazelmere's Island, Horseshoe Mine, and then Rimington. So we have absolutely expanded in it. So we went from these 5 to these 10, which is an absolutely massive jump. Which is lucky because here, well, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 major grinds now. Yeah, we got a lot of potential grinds in the future, but this one's quite a nice one. So I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. But yeah, this. It is a bit slower. Beef, yes and no. We are closer to the magic shop. Unfortunately, we can't actually use it. Because it requires you to complete the hand in the sand, which I have not done. And cannot do for a long time. But now that we've unlocked a bit more chunks, hopefully, if we do now roll that. Oh, the Port Sarim one. Oh yeah, good point. I didn't even think about that one. Yeah, because I don't know. There's not really many quests in tasks in Rimington. So I can get Brimhaven for the quest. I think I want to say you need to go to Entrana for it as well. Which, yeah. Unfortunately, that's the one that's slowing me down a bit. But, yeah. I think as long as I can get... If I can get an air staff somewhere... that shouldn't be too bad. Like that's that's where it'll come in. Or I can go for nature runes because I've got the fire staff. So it'll either be high alking or something like air bolting, wind bolting up to 99, which neither are going to be super fun, admittedly, but they're not going to be too difficult. They'll just take a bit of time. If anyone wants to come and keep me company at the campfire, what world am I on? 562. Feel free. Always take people feeding the fire. This one of you guys even sail? No. It'd be pretty funny if you just randomly run into me in the world. If you do randomly run into me in the world, do say hi as well. I know a lot of you still fix some. Yeah, I mean, I can get Monster Inspect, I think. Oh my god. But yeah, that's one thing I do love about this game mode, is the theory crafting. Like, you always sort of want to know how you're going to deal with something before you get to it. And that's why I think a lot of people sometimes bounce off the game mode, is because they sort of very much focus on what they've got right in front of them, but then later on, they don't necessarily future-proof themselves. I mean, I'm absolutely terrible for that. I also don't do that. But especially with like the big grinds, that's what you need to sort of make sure you're paying attention to. There's our Gnome Ball. I assume Gnome's gone. He's still here. Yeah. Also soon will be the 1250 total level. It's kind of the next big level grind. So either magic or agility will be the ones that push me over the edge on that, which could be interesting. My inventory is full. Oh, one thing I've also noticed. See, I managed to put that down. I put the log in, but it still went out. That's the one annoying thing I found. With especially doing it with willow logs, is the timing of me chopping and the fire. It's almost perfect so it runs out almost exactly as I finish with it, which is very funny. But it's one of those things, isn't it? Do. He's back again. I didn't see him run the other way. Did you guys see him run the other way? Bam, bam, bam. Yeah, I always find, because I'm only here on my own, I'm not like that bothered by it. Like realistically, it's only like a couple of clicks, but yeah. If you just know you're going to get the level, yeah, you might as well just chuck the logs on and just get them. So how many we've got? 55 to 58. So yeah, this is not going to take me very long, I don't think. Let's see. Let's get the calculator out for fletching. Target level is 72. So willow short bows unstrung 9,500. Okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, that shouldn't take me that. Oh, willow longbows, which I can also actually do. Maybe I should do what I should the best. 7,687. And so yeah, that won't take me too long. Because I don't think I can do anything above that, because I don't have maples, don't have mahoganies. I could do yews, but I think just with the chopping of the yews, I imagine willows are just going to be faster. And then I can just get the yew for the shield. It's 4,700 yews. Yeah, I don't know. Or I could make 1,000,000 arrow shafts. If I wanted to. I don't know why I'd want to, but I could. It's 45 arrow shafts per willow log. Okay. Doom, doom, doom. See, this is the content you all came here for. No one cares about the chunk rolls. It's the nice, relaxing woodcutting. I do find it so therapeutic, honestly. Like, it is actually crazy that this is some of my favourite content in the game. Literally just click on a tree and just watch. I do find it, especially when you're grinding. Do you just have something open? Like, you might have this stream open. Jeremy. I don't know if there's anyone called Jeremy. Thought it'd be funny if I'd called you out. Yeah. It's just very relaxing. And sometimes you need that. Yeah. But this will take me a couple of days, I imagine. Unfortunately, I don't have the fortune to be able to do this full time. As much as I would love to. Sometimes it just doesn't happen. Well, that guy on YouTube, that was the if only. Next time. Thank you, Veil Chunk. I like how you're talking to me through the clan chat and not through not through my YouTube chat. That's very funny. Not that I'm complaining. You know, it's nice to be noticed. Oh, fair enough, Vale. People are going to think you're absolutely crazy, by the way, talking to me through the chat. But that is funny. No, that's Vale, you're actually going to look schizophrenic. It's Oh, they did nail the sound design in this game, didn't they? Just that knock against the tree. It's just so satisfying. I keep going on about it. I don't really have much else to talk about. What else is going on? Oh, I got a new phone. Well, I've ordered a new phone. It's not arrived yet. That's about it. Well, it's not actually that very interesting, to be honest. It's just this, which is interesting. I do love doing this. But my job's not very interesting, unfortunately, so this is where I get all my excitement from. Boom, 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 boom. So obviously Vale is. Anyone else in chat a chunker? I assume some of you are. But what chunks are you in? What are you? Where did you start? Are you still there? How many? Tell me more about your chunk accounts, because I'm always interested in seeing different chunk accounts. Because some people have got some absolutely, like, crazy grinds in them. Like, you'll see tomorrow, like, Gnome. Gnome has got some absolutely mental grinds tomorrow. Well, he's had them for ages. But, yeah. Just some of the grinds that people have got. Like, I mean, he was here earlier, Tom. I mean, his, obviously, doing James Azeric is crazy. But I know his current one is almost not as bad, but because I don't think anything could be worse. But just from with fire runes from the necromancers, like. Hello, Vale Chunk. Nice to see you in the right chat this time. Currently on the Motherlode Mine mining guild grind. Access through the monastery. Oh, okay, so you've come down. Yeah, I have to say, the mining Motherlode Mine for mining is such a godsend. Like, just having just the mining guild in general, just because you can get a decent pickaxe. Like, that's the one thing that's put me off my mining grind currently. It's just the fact that I had a bronze pickaxe for all of it. Like, it was not enjoyable. Noob to chunking started 2 days ago in Lumby. That's fair enough, Fate. Honestly, as places to go, if you're gonna start anywhere, Lumby is like, you can't really go wrong, to be honest. Because I always find, like, I purposely pick somewhere that's a bit different because I knew I was going to make a YouTube account. Like, I knew I was going to do these videos. So I purposely went out of the way. Obviously, Inukes has done Ardy, but he didn't do it Extreme. So I wanted to do somewhere that was a bit more different. And that is 58 fire making. Almost there, guys. But yeah, Lumbridge is such a nice one to start with. That guy on YouTube. Oh, if you want some RuneScape recommendations, Agile Tom, Extreme Gnome, both of them very good series. Mine, obviously, please subscribe. Mark, Chunky Thorpe, Spoon, all very good content creators, all very nice people as well. Brewscape, who we are in the waiting room of currently. This is the Brewscape waiting room. Welcome. Incredible stuff. And he's streaming later. He's got a chunk roll coming up. But yeah, there are so many good things. I do know the Chunk Rotten Lobster website that I would definitely recommend. Although there is one guy on there who 1-stars all of the chunk accounts on there, which I think is a bit of a bastard move, but it is also kind of a funny bit. But yeah, if you want RuneScape YouTubers, that is such a good place for it. And there are so many good ones, like Frey, Lunatart. Like there are so many good ones out there. I had to get 70 before with an iron pick in the Champions Guild mine. That doesn't sound great, to be fair. But at least there, I think you could probably power mine it, because it's got the 3 next to it, hasn't it? It's got the 3, like, iron rocks all next to each other. 42 magic for the... Yeah, the tutors they're so weird. They're such an odd, like, quirk of the game that people can... that you can sort of just trick them almost. You just drop them and then just go back. I think as long as you go back every, like, half an hour, you shouldn't have too much to worry about. Yeah, I imagine that guy that yeah. Sometimes when you come into them and you just don't know what the hell anyone is talking about. Like you do say just some absolutely random stuff. But I think it's interesting. You do learn a lot about the game through these sort of accounts. Like obviously when Settled did Swampletics, he learnt so much about the game in general, like the whole like 5 minute for the random event thing, so much of all of Mauritania, like the temple trekking and stuff, and that became knowledge for everyone. So I think it is interesting that all these accounts, like even just today, like we now know that the fight arena is instanced. Did anyone know that before? I didn't know that before. But yeah, it's always such a learning experience, and you do always learn new things when you're doing this, which is one of the best things about it. I'm becoming like a better RuneScape player almost, because before I started this account, I'd never had a 99. Like, it just wasn't anything that I was sort of super into. Like, I was a quester, mainly. But even then, like, I couldn't really do the top-end PVM stuff. Like, I only had a few quests left, but one of them was Dragon Slayer 2, and I could not do it for the life of me. But just through doing this, and I now know that, like, when I get... Even if once I get, like, the fight cave and stuff. Like I said earlier, I've never done that before. But it's now something that I feel like I've got the confidence to do. I feel like I missed some... So, Robin, what... Auburndale, obviously, that's the new area, isn't it? With Balmore Part 3. How has that been? Because I've not touched Varlamore at all. Because it's not really this account. It's not something I've sort of felt the need to get into. Like, it's interesting. Like, I like watching the videos on it, but it's not something I feel like I need to do myself. That's the thing with some of these, some of the new places and stuff like the bosses, like the Titans bosses, like, I think they're really interesting, but again, it's just not something I necessarily feel the need to go and do, because this is my only account, like, I don't have an alt. You rolled around the main activity. Oh, that kind of sucks. Yeah, I think when you got to be... That is one thing you have got to be prepared for when you're doing like an account like this, is you are going to do things in an awkward way. Like, I've thankfully been pretty lucky, apart from like construction, or I suppose doing a lot of my grinds have been just through the fishing trawler, which normally you wouldn't do. Like, I would not recommend trying to get your fishing up through the fishing trawler. Despite the fact the clue's in the name, it is not efficient. I was talking to someone in the clan the other day, and they were like, they said they'd rolled the fishing trawler, and they had a bunch of the bait. And I was like, use your bait first. Like, that is going to be so much better for you. Wandering Empire still with farming. See, it's stuff like that. Like, that is so funny to me. Like, you just... I haven't got a tinderbox. Let me just walk into this deadly area to burn my logs. Like, it's just funny. Yeah, I think passively training farming is the way to go. Like, fair enough to the people that do it. I think the only way I would think about doing farming properly is if I had a level 1 patch. Like, if I had the, like, the vegetable patches. Is that what they're called? The ones you can plant, like, potatoes and onions in. Allotment patches. Because if I didn't have them, it would be such a pain. Like, you're raking your way, and I don't think... It's not fun. Like, we joke about raking content, but it's not fun. Which means, like, when I get the Ardoin farm, I think it's going to be really good. Like, I'm really looking forward to it because I can properly train my farming. But it does mean, until then, it is just a... you know, just raking for like 4 XP at a time. Oh, they're forestry events that help with farming. I did not know that. Yeah, that guy. Yeah, that was Josh. He did find that, but unfortunately, him and Hanani made very good videos about it. And yeah, it was patched. It was patched. Yeah, it was patched pretty quickly, unfortunately. Which would have been good. I mean, unfortunately, that was still at the point where I was still looking at like construction XP. But yeah. Oh, struggling sapling event. That makes sense. Forestry again. Forestry I've done a bit of, but it always looks so confusing to me. Like, it's probably like some of the most simple things going, but I always find that I never know what to do with them. I always see in the clan chats about the about all the like chunk tasks that people have got from forestry, and it goes right over my head, if I'm being honest. The bar with 4 different stat boosting eels. Oh, is there actually one in Auburndale? That's kind of cool. Yeah, they do. It is funny. They do put a lot of thought into these new areas, and I think with the summer sweep up, they're going to catch a lot of the things in the like. I'll say on the mainland, but like on some of the older stuff. Which I think there are some things like. This is just one thing that I've thought of so many times while I've just been doing this. And obviously it does affect me quite a lot. But the fact that there are 4 saw spawn points in the game, right? There are 4 places you can get a saw, which is the most integral thing that construction needs. There are 4 in the entire game. 3 of them are on Zaya or Varlamore. Only 1 of them is on the mainland. Which I think is absolutely crazy. Like, and there are 3 shops that sell them. One is in Varrock. One's the Woodcutting Guild on Zaya. And the other is in Prif. So again, there... And I think there's the one you can get from... is it what's it called? Mahogany Homes, But again, you already need a saw to start that. So that's my one annoyance. If I could change one thing, every estate agent would sell a saw, a hammer and saw. You gotta admit though, Josh and Stanley's videos, the videos were good, which kind of does annoy me that they were that good, because they did make my life a lot harder. But they were very good videos. For boosts woodcutting, herb law, farming, and agility. Oh, that's really useful as well. Especially with, I think you said most of your grinds, you've definitely got woodcutting and farming, haven't you? So yeah, I do like those little like stat boosting stuff, like the pies and stuff. Very cute. Though I don't have herb law. No. That's one thing I think, well, depending on your take on it, good or bad about the chunk accounts, is you just don't have to worry about herb law. Like, and also I know I don't have to worry about rune crafting for a little while. Obviously, I'm now pretty close to the Urania altar, but that's like a pretty decent way to train rune crafting, so I'm not too upset by that. Let's think, if I unlock... I think it'll probably be alright. Because I know I'm quite close to the air altar, but I don't know... I don't have like a good way of getting runes, like rune essence or anything, so... Yeah, that's a future problem. I don't have to worry about that right now. Yeah, because it does mean that when you eventually do get herb law, you can just sort of... You almost have like an innate boost. Like just ready to go. With all the herbs and stuff you've collected. But it does mean you immediately have to get 99, which is funny. Right, I'm going to ask you all a question, because I've figured out there's a Q&A button on my YouTube. I've started a Q&A, which apparently means something. So feel free to answer in the Q&A. What is your least favourite skill? Because I'm always interested in what people say. Because some people have, like... There are a lot of ones that are very, loads of people hate. But I always find that there are some that really catch you off guard with ones that people hate. Like, personally, my least favourite, I think, is probably mining. Maybe smithing. These two combined can be very frustrating. And I think the problem is, mining has gone a lot better with like the advent of shooting stars and stuff. But it's not as AFK, which I like in my skills. I like a nice AFK skill. Agility, I can completely understand that. I find that's even with rooftop courses, like, I think rooftop courses are more engaging. But yeah, there is nothing truly like AFK about agility, which is why I'm looking forward, but also not looking forward to the agility arena, because it's one that I'll have to concentrate on. But I do think the agility arena is like, it is an engaging piece of content, even if it's for a skill that's not that exciting. Smithing is my least... Yeah, smithing... I do always find smithing so funny that it's like... Yeah, congrats on, like, the level 40 armor. Like, it is impressive, but then it's like, oh, because they didn't really necessarily think it through too much, they're like, oh yeah, you can make a dragon shield at, what, like 60? And then the dragon fire shield at like 80, I think it's something like that. But you can't do a rune plate body. That'd be silly. Like crystal, you can do with crystals. You can do all of this, like a dragon square shield. But heaven forbid you want to make a rune plate body. What is the RS3 smithing rework? Because I'm, well, like I said, I'm not an RS3 lad. I don't know anything about that game. This chunk is polymer each and eat 65, which leads to run the course. That's pretty rough, Spearman. Yeah. Do you have... Where are you training your... Have you got the Alcraid course? Doesn't Brimhaven Dungeon also give the 99 smithing grind? Yes, it does. There are indeed... Oh, there's a lot of stuff in there. Yeah, there's 99 smithing because there's rune. I'm not sure if I assume it's drops rather than rocks. There might be rocks in there. Yeah, that is probably the roughest chunk I've got possible to unlock. Make on the same as you wear it. Oh, okay. I mean, that makes sense. Like, the only thing I can see is they would have to bunch a bunch of the stuff together, which isn't necessarily like a bad thing. You say, like, obviously, you're saying at level 1 you can make all bronze armor. You can make everything bronze, sort of thing. Instead of, like, working up to it. Which I don't necessarily disagree with. But yeah, I can see why that made people a lot better, or improved people's opinions of it. Slayer, 'cause I'm a noob that hasn't figured out where to start, and that's glorious. Yeah, I found at the start, like back when I was a bit younger, when I was doing Slayer, I did not understand it at all. It was completely over my head. It was just like, oh, you need it to kill certain enemies, but you can just do it. Okay, I guess. But no, it's one of those things. Yeah, right. Now level 40 unlocks room, but level 50 unlocks room play. Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes more sense. what time is it? 4 minutes to 6. Right. We are going to call it quits there. Junkers will hate you if you and play your ideas of Souls every stage. And Robin, no one is going to hate it more than myself, because I am the one that's probably been most fucked over by it. I always just find, yeah, I mean, obviously the problem is that, yeah, you get the saw and then you'd immediately have to do 99. It's just me. It's just because that's what I've been stuck with, dealing with having to train my construction just on the fishing trawler. A lot of chunkers, yeah, just don't have to train about their construction at all, which is nice. I wish that was me, but yeah, right. We are going to call it here, ladies and gentlemen. If you want some more RuneScape content, I'm going to send you over to my lovely friend, Mr. Brewscape. Has he got a thing? He has. Right, I'm going to send you all over. That's where you want to go. Go see my good friend, Mr. Brewscape. Starting in 2 minutes, hopefully, if he's on time. But thank you all very much for watching. Absolutely insane stream. 5 different roles. Which doubled our chunk size. Absolutely incredible. But thank you all, Brimhaven and Canifis, for most graces. Yeah, sure. I'm not 100% sure what that means. For the most marks of grace. I don't think you can get them in the Brimhaven dungeon. The Canifis course is good fun. I do like the Canifis course. Yes. Thank you all. I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to send you to Brewscape. Go say hi. Tell him I sent you. And I will catch you all next time. Goodbye.